Hello guys, this is our presentation on biodegradable plastics by me, Said, and by
Gabriela Olivera.
yes. So to start off with, we have the basics of plastics. So plastic can be either naturally from natural products such as like rubber trees and various other plants, or it can be made as a synthetic product, usually taken from oil and various other products, but that is how typically plastic comes from.
And there are many different types of plastics, like PVC and other types, and they are usually classified by their different properties, and as well as by the process by which they were made.
Alright, so now we have a little video on how we actually made our own alternative plastics. So first we have some white vinegar, some cornstarch, and then some glycerin. Yay! So to start off with, we have 2 tablespoons of white vinegar,
And then we move on to add 2 tablespoons of the cornstarch.
Okay, so from there, we're gonna do 8 tablespoons of water. Don't mind the dirty sink, but you know, keep doing it.
And so we put this on low heat and we just mix it until it becomes viscous.
We also add glycerin while it's heating up. We want to make sure that none of the cornstarch clumps up, which is part of why we mix it. So the glycerin in itself is like a thickening agent. As you can see, like about a minute after of our stirring, it comes into that kind of thick paste. So our first experiment, or first trial I should say, is 2 tablespoons of glycerin. And then we set it on a nice little sheet, as you can see here.
Oh, and so for our next batch, we repeat the same steps with the cornstarch, the vinegar, the water, except this time we only add 1 tablespoon of the glycerin. And we mix it up.
Again, medium to low heat. We have a nice little hand to help us out over here. Nice little mixing. This trial run, we have 3 tablespoons of glycerin. Again, used as a thickening agent to mimic plastic. But yeah, nice little helping hand there. Great help with the hand. And now we are placing our final little piece of paste, I guess I should say, and then spreading it out. And that is when it's first set. So conclusions, you have to be careful on how you set the plastic. For our plastics, it basically started to crack in the lining, so it wasn't all put together. So what I would recommend is like putting like a flat plate instead of plastic, the wax paper. So glycerin, as we alluded to, changes the properties of our plastic. So with 1 tablespoon, elasticity was the least in terms of the other plastics. So 3 tablespoons was obviously the best, 2 tablespoons even less so. With tensile strength, the greatest strength was 1 tablespoon and the least was 3 tablespoons. So for 1 tablespoon of our plastic, I would suggest using it for storing your food products. I wouldn't suggest the other because they aren't as strong and they would probably break. But yeah, that's our little presentation. Thank you.